Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we got something a little bit different. This is just by Storm Shadow, and it's called 10 Things You Didn't Know About Where's Waldo, aka Wally. Now there's two parts to this video. We're gonna watch this one. The second one is the Dark Fairy, like why you shouldn't search for Where's Waldo. Now if you don't know about Where's Waldo, I thought it was interesting because this book right here, my girlfriend had actually just picked up, right? She was, working on it. And when he suggested this video, I said, holy snap. She just got this, so it's going to be actually interesting because what do we really know about Waldo? Not much at all. So we're going to start watching to see what we didn't know about Waldo, so let's get into the video.
You know him for his red and white stripy sweater, along with his round glasses and love for bobble hats. Yes, indeed, everyone knows Waldo, a mysterious traveller from a series of puzzle books, where readers have to search vast creative landscapes of crowds.
It's really
in order
fun,
to
guys,
find
so you
the
should check it
mysterious
out.
Waldo, along with other items. But just who is this mysterious man?
Yeah.
Where did he come from? What was the purpose behind creating this character? And why is it that Waldo has become a pop cultural phenomenon, rarely matched, in which the whole world embraces this strange, enigmatic figure? Well, today we are going to find out.
Okay, in his
So
Waldo
join with me in the search
outfit.
of Waldo, as we look into 10 things that you may not know about him. Then hopefully we can learn
Let us know,
about
let us
why
know.
a character in a children's book has become an important part of pop culture. One that has been embraced by all ages. Check it out.
Where's Wally?
Pause.
Go down.
Let's try and find him together real quick. Okay, so let's see how fast we can find him. This is my first time doing it. Comment below if you found him before I did. Shit. Oh, sorry, snap. The heck is this dude? If you didn't know, this is basically what Where's Waldo is. Okay, you know what? It's definitely taking me too long, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip over this part. Not skip over it, but I'm gonna just press play so you can point it out. I wanted to try, but obviously I'm not doing that good of a job. So.
Ask me. I can't even find my own car keys.
Number 10. Multiple names.
He didn't point it out. I know he had multiple names.
Although in the States and Canada this mysterious character is known as Waldo, his original name was in fact Wally.
Okay.
Actually, the franchise is still known as Where's Wally in the UK and Australia. And depending on who you're talking to and from what part of the world they are from, it may get tricky when naming the character as to whether or not to refer him as Wally or Waldo. In fact, I didn't even know the character had an alternative name till I saw a Waldo reference in The Simpsons.
Man, he's just not trying anymore.
So he's just not trying anymore.
Supposedly, Wally was changed to Waldo in the States and Canada because the name Wally isn't as common there. Also in the UK, the name Wally can also be something of an insult, basically meaning doofus.
You Wally.
And when Wally was originally created in the UK, he was something of an absent-minded fool, whereas in America, the character was changed to being wiser and hip. So maybe that also might have something to do with it? In fact, Wally or Waldo seems to have a different name for every country. In France, he's Charlie. In Denmark, he's Holger.
I actually had no idea. I didn't know he had a whole bunch of different names.
In Germany, he's Walter, and in Norway, he's Willy.
I'm looking at my
Number
lighting.
9,
It's
it
kind of
all
bad.
started with a love of crowds. British artist Martin Handford was the creator of Where's Wally, aka Waldo. The idea originally started because Handford was fascinated by illustrated pictures of crowds, as he found the idea to be exciting. So in 1986 he was working on an illustrated book which was to feature crowded sceneries. However, Handford was contacted by the book publisher's art director to come up with a character with a distinct look to be the book's main focal point, rather than the book just aimlessly focusing on a bunch of random people. So he came up with Wally, a red and white striped jumper wearing Weldon time traveller, who also wore round glasses and a small hat with a pom-pom. Wally was given his look to
Yeah,
make
I'm
him look
still
like a
looking
train spotter.
for Waldo in that
Handford
one
also
picture. I
wanted to
still
make
can't
the
find him.
character seem somewhat idiotic, and like he was lost
Did he
because
have
he
a
didn't know
TV
where
show?
he was going. It could take Hanford up to 8 weeks to draw a double-paged Where's Wally illustration. And finally, the first Where's Wally book was published in 1987.
And thus, a Wally was born.
Number 8. International phenomenon. Wally, or Waldo, has become one of those pop cultural characters that are so iconic and celebrated that everyone knows who he is. His recognizability is up there with the likes of Superman and Mario, and it seems that the world just can't get enough of him, as there are frequently conventions and world events celebrating
That's crazy.
Wally.
I didn't know there was a whole bunch of conventions and
2009,
stuff.
the city of Chicago had a real-life recreation of Where's Waldo,
Oh, wow.
where participants could join in and had to find the character.
My first YouTube video.
30 seconds to video launch. Loading footage. Complete. Footage found. Embedding.
Also in 2009, students and members of a university in New Brunswick and New Jersey broke a
It's kinda
world
like
record
overwhelming.
the most amount of people gathered dressed up as Waldo, only to have the record broken 2 years later in Merrion Square, Dublin, Ireland, where nearly 4,000
They really are all
participants
dressed
showed up
up.
dressed as Waldo. But then
Glasses
that
and
record
all.
got broken once again, this time by Japan, who had 4,626 Waldo lookalikes gathered together
That's
in
a lot of people.
Nagasaki. In addition to that, Google Earth captured this image of a giant illustration of Waldo on a rooftop in Vancouver, Canada, which was created by a Canadian artist. Number 7. Where's Waldo's creator also designed an album cover.
Really? What album was this?
In 1981, several years before Waldo was created, artist Martin Hanford illustrated the album cover for the Vapors album Magnets. Yes, the Vapors. As in that
He
group
sticks
that
to a certain
recorded the
style,
song
though, as
Turning
you can see.
Japanese. And you can clearly see the Waldo archetype in this cover,
Yeah.
in how it focuses on a crowd of characters, and how there is more to this picture to explore and to discover after first glance.
Could you imagine drawing
I
all
won't go
that?
into it, but there's actually a lot of subtle and not so subtle disturbing things going on in this picture. Just go out and look at it for yourself. In fact, it's been suggested that making this cover inspired Hanford to then focus on a series of books with similar illustrations, aka the Wally books.
So, yeah, I guess you could say that in a way, Waldo grew out of 1980s synth pop. Wow, who'd have thought?
Number 6. Expanding the Waldo universe.
He has a cute little accent.
At first, Waldo was merely just a lost traveller who didn't know where he was or where he was going, because he was, quote, idiotic.
I had no
However,
idea it was
after
a
the
TV
first
show.
two
That's blowing
books,
my
more
mind right now.
characters were introduced, such as Waldo's friend, Wilma, who then got replaced by her twin sister, Wenda. I always thought that Wilma and Wenda were Waldo's sisters, on the account that they look and dress just like him, but apparently no, they just really dig his style and copied his look.
Really
And
dig
then
his
there was
style.
Oddlaw, which is Waldo backwards, who looks just like Waldo, only he has black and yellow stripes along with a mustache. To me, I always saw him as an evil version of Waldo, like the Wario of Where's Waldo. However, in the books, he doesn't do anything villainous, as is the animated series where he is displayed as being a villain. Wally was then given a dog called Woof, and even a wizard was thrown into the mix in the form
They're
of
just adding
Wizard
everybody.
Whitebeard, who was introduced
You get a
as
character,
sending
you get a
Waldo
character,
on
you
an
get a
existential
character.
quest to learn more about himself. And, well, he just tagged along since then.
And that's how the Waldo universe grew. Or as I like to call it, the Waldoverse.
Number 5. Animated series.
Yeah, this is the one I did not know about.
In 1991, Dick Animation co-produced a Where's Waldo animated TV series, and oh boy did I love this show. It had such a great sense of adventure, and once again furthers the Waldo mythos, giving Waldo and the other characters purpose, rather than Waldo just randomly appearing in a crowded scenario. Where we learn that Waldo can now travel through time and space thanks to his magical walking stick.
Oh, wow.
Where he is often sent on missions by the wizard Whitebeard.
Okay.
To solve mysteries, where along the way Oddlaw
Waldo.
often tries to
Come here,
create
Wally.
evil schemes to steal Waldo's magic walking stick. To me, the show was just as memorable as the books, and it was nice to see a
I've never
backstory
seen
and
this
purpose
show,
behind the
ever.
Waldo adventures. But sadly, it only lasted for one season. Oh, and it also featured the voice of Brad Garrett as Wizard Whitebeard.
Hey, did I tell you that I was notified by a king in
I
distress?
did not think that would be him based on
And
that
of course, who could forget that theme? Number 4, Waldo became a cereal mascot. Waldo may represent many things, but cereal mascot doesn't seem to be one of them. However, in the early 90s, that's exactly what happened when Waldo became a mascot for Live Cereal, which featured everyone's favourite missing character on the front of the box, along with a Waldo puzzle on the back of the packaging.
That's cute.
As well as Waldo trading cards which could be found inside the box of cereal.
Good marketing.
And at one stage, even a Where's Waldo watch, ensuring that not only can kids enjoy a healthy breakfast, but can also start the day off with some Where's Waldo awesomeness too. Number 3, video games.
Video games?
Believe it or not, but Waldo also crossed over into the video game world in 1991 on the Nintendo Entertainment System, in a game simply titled Where's Waldo?, where Waldo is on a mission to get to the moon, and the only way he can do so is when players find him in several pictures.
Holy
smokes. To me, it just seems redundant putting a book challenge into the form of a video game. I think they should have tried something different and made it an adventure side-scroller where players get to play as Waldo.
Yep.
Then for the Super Nintendo came the Great Waldo Search, which is more or less the same, looking for Waldo in pictures, only this time the pictures were more animated, which at least attempted to make it more of an authentic Waldo experience.
Yeah. I guess back then they probably didn't really have
this time on the Nintendo
everything they needed
DS
to make it like that. Well, I guess
called Where's
figure it
Waldo?
out,
The Fantastic Journey. Once again, it's a search and find game, only this time the layout and controls are described as being more sophisticated.
Basically, to me, it's just pointless having a format put into a video game which belongs as book puzzles. I mean, why go through the effort of designing and programming a game when you can just print it out on paper?
Number 2,
You're not wrong.
Where's the movie?
No way they made a movie. There's no way.
Supposedly in 2005 there was going to be a Where's Waldo live action movie that was going to be made with Nickelodeon. However, the plans fell through and nothing came of it. Jump to 2016 and it seems that plans started to leap forward for the Waldo movie to be a reality when word got out that a live action movie was back on track with MGM at the helm of bringing it all together, with Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg starring in it. But 3 years later, still nothing has happened. So will we ever get that Waldo movie? Or is Waldo better off left in the picture book world?
I think they can leave him in the books.
Number 1,
they had a game, TV show.
And bans.
I would bring back the TV show before I would bring back the movie. Or put out the movie.
There is so much to see in one single Where's Waldo illustration
Can we find
puzzle.
him?
It'll
Can
be
we find him?
almost
I see his little
impossible to
brother.
notice
Gosh,
every
dude,
single
shut
thing
up,
that's
dude.
happening within the illustration. However, one outraged mother did notice something other than Waldo that caught her eye, and was shocked to see hidden away in one of the vast Where's Wally illustration puzzles, there featured a topless sunbather, which didn't leave much to the imagination. This caused Where's Waldo to be banned from many American libraries, and is still considered one of America's Library Association's top 100 challenged books. The controversy caused adjustments to be made to the illustration, in which for future releases, the sunbather in question was now seen wearing a bikini.
I mean, like,
But
the
it doesn't
bikini's not
end
much
there,
better. You see
as
how
the
much stuff they
Waldo
were showing?
book, Where's Waldo? Santa Spectacular is banned from all Texas jails as it features stickers.
Well, that was my look into the mysterious world of Wally, otherwise known as Waldo. So why has Waldo become such a phenomenon? Because we all like puzzles and we all like going on searches and quests and looking for missing things. And of course, with Waldo's look really standing out, it just adds to the notorious nature of the character. And may Waldo continue to have people searching for him for many more years to come. I'm Minty, and Waldo must be the world's champion at hide and seek, as people have now been looking for him for 32 years.
Okay.
See ya.
He said, see ya. That was actually very interesting. I never understood the story of Waldo, or the backstory, or how he came about. So this was part 1 of this video. The next video we're going to watch is going to be the dark theory on why we shouldn't look for him, on what's going to happen to us if we do. You never know. So I'm excited to watch that. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you could like, comment, subscribe. I hope you learned something from this as much as I did. And I think I'm probably about to go check out this Waldo book real quick and find him actually for real, since I couldn't find him in the thing. But thank you guys. Have a good night.